Hello Elvises. So for this week we're going to be focusing on poetry because I know you all have been working really hard on your poetry portfolios and they look great. I really enjoy reading them. You guys did a great job. I'm really proud. So I did my own bit of research and I looked through all these different poetry books to try and find the best ones that I think you guys would like the most. I have limited it down to some of my favorite authors of poetry. So, two of my favorites, which I'm sure you've heard of, are Robert Frost. Then we have Shel Silverstein. I have the Where the Sidewalk Ends, and it's a bunch of his poems. They're really funny, and I think you guys will love them. One of the reasons I really enjoy Shel Silverstein is because the first book I ever read as a kid was The Giving Tree, which is by Shel Silverstein. It's one of his most known books. It's a really sweet story, but my family still has the copy that I read for the first time because it was like a really big deal. I'm sure you all know the first book you read. So yeah, me and Shel Silverstein, we're pals. I love his work. I love this book. It's all poems. We're gonna start with a poem called Ickle Me, Pickle Me, Tickle Me Too. And this is what it looks like. So Shel Silverstein actually illustrates all of the illustrations in this book, which I think is really cool. Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too. Went for a ride in a flying shoe. Hooray, what fun, it's time we flew, said Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too. Ickle was captain and Pickle was crew, and Tickle served coffee and mulligan stew. As higher and higher and higher they flew, Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too. Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too, over the sun and beyond the blue. Hold on, stay in, I hope we do, cried Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too. Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too, never return to the world they knew, and nobody knows what's happened to dear Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too. This one is called It's Dark in Here, and it's a lion. It's dark in here. I am writing these poems from inside a lion, and it's rather dark in here, so please excuse the handwriting, which may not be too clear, but this afternoon by the lion's cage, I'm afraid I got too near. And I'm writing these lines from inside a lion, and it's rather dark in here. Where the Sidewalk Ends. There is a place where the sidewalk ends, and before the street begins, and there the grass grows soft and white, and there the sun burns crimson bright, and there the moonbird rests from his flight, to cool in the peppermint wind. Let us leave this place where the smoke blows black, and the dark street winds and bends. Past the pits where the asphalt flowers grow, we shall walk with a walk that is measured and slow, and watch where the chalk-white arrows go, to the place where the sidewalk ends. Yes, we'll walk with a walk that is measured and slow, and we'll go where the chalk-white arrows go. For the children they mark, and the children they know, the place where the sidewalk ends. And this one did not have a picture, it's just some poems. The Crocodile's Toothache. The crocodile went to the dentist and sat down in the chair, and the dentist said, "Now tell me, sir, why does it hurt and where?" Then the crocodile said, "I'll tell you the truth, I have a terrible ache in my tooth." And he opened his jaws so wide, and the dentist, he climbed right inside. And the dentist laughed, "Oh, isn't this fun?" as he pulled the teeth out one by one. And the crocodile cried, "You're hurting me so, please put down your pliers and let me go." But the dentist just laughed with a ho, 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 and he said, "I still have 12 to go." Oops, that's the wrong one, I confess, but what's one crocodile tooth more or less? Then suddenly the jaws went snap, and the dentist was gone, right off the map. And where he went, one could only guess, to the north or south or east or west. He left no forwarding address, but what's one dentist more or less? And there's a cute little drawing of the dentist climbing on the crocodile. This one is called Magical Eraser. She wouldn't believe this pencil has a magical eraser. She said I was silly moo. She said I was a liar too. She dared me to prove that it was true. And so what could I do? I erased her. So in the picture, this is the boy with the pencil with the magical eraser, and then here's the girl that didn't believe him. Dancing Pants. And now for the dancing pants, doing their fabulous dance. From the seat to the pleat, they will bounce to the beat, with no legs inside them, and no feet beneath. They'll whirl and twirl and jiggle and prance, so just start the music and give them a chance. Let's have a big hand for the wonderful, marvelous, super sensational, utterly fabulous, talented Dancing Pants. And the little picture he drew with Dancing Pants. So that is where we're going to leave off for today, but I will have more poems throughout the week. So I'll have a couple poems from Robert Frost, but mostly from Shel Silverstein, just because I think his are funny and I like his rhyme schemes and I like his sense of humor. So that concludes today. See you tomorrow.